Macmillan Audio presents Whispers of Shadow and Flame by Penelope. Read for you by Allyson Johnson. Prologue. The earth holds its breath as the young queen falls to the ground. The jeweled handle of her betrayer's dagger protrudes from her side. The valley shudders as a great swell of earth song is pulled from the source. The spell is cast, the barrier erected, unseen by any eye but felt by all. The Mantle. This valley, these mountains, will divide the people forevermore. Wives and husbands are separated, brothers and sisters, parents and children, song-bearers and silent. The queen does not awaken, but neither does she die. Her limp form hangs like a doll from the arms of her lover. He carries her away for her long slumber. The queen's betrayer compels the people to sing cities from sand, to spell barren land until it is fertile, to bring dry riverbeds back to life. They transform the desert the way their ancestors did, but may not speak of them. The betrayer has outlawed history, leaving only myth. He creates a new language and forces the people to use it. He changes the names of their foreparents, changes his own name, demands the land be known as his. He calls it the fatherland, and he must be known as the father, not just the king. The true father. Some, many, almost all will buckle. Will watch those who fight against the true father be cut down like trees. Will fall in line to preserve their meager peace. Will have their songs ripped out and pretend they are whole without them. But hope comes in the words of a promise from across the mountains. The promise is whispered in secret, passed down through generations, believed only by a few. It is a promise to never accept that this life is forever, to never forget there was once another way. The queen still lives, sleeping in another land, and those who sleep must one day wake up. Earthsinger Chronicles, as told to Mariah by the mother. Chapter 1. My purpose is to set it all down right, and not let fear nor anguish stay my hand. For one day, when my bones have turned to ash, I do not want my soul to roam this land. So though I be a poor historian, pray let my words be writ stentorian. The Book of Unveiling. 2.5 weeks before the fall of the Mantle.
I am sure we can come to some kind of understanding.
The man before Kyara and Lagrimar scrambled backward, slamming his back against the wall, shaking the tapestry hanging next to him. The scent of his fear was rancid, filling the room. The stench overpowered the savory aroma of the freshly roasted goat laid out on the table behind her. His whimpers drowned out the weeping of the woman cowering across the room. Kyara judged the distance between them and determined the wife was far enough away to remain safe, but only if Kyara stood very close to her target, close enough to feel his sour breath on her skin. Her stomach clenched at the thought. However, she forced herself forward, erasing the few paces between them. The finely woven rug swallowed the sound of her boots. Now added to the room's collection of odors, the scent of piss. The dark stain spreading across the front of his trousers was proof enough that the fellow knew who she was and why she was here.
We can negotiate. I'm sure there must be something you want.
Beads of sweat punctured his forehead, and the thick vein at his neck jumped with his rapid pulse.
I have money, enough grams to make you a wealthy woman, and jewels, trunks full of them, the finest silks.
He spread a shaking hand, pointing to the wealth on display in his home. Delicate crystal and china graced the polished table. Ornate tapestries hung from the walls, and electric lamps brightened the space. Kyara had noticed it all in one sweep of the room when she'd first burst in the front door, brushing past the weary maid. The house, 3 levels of sandstone within view of the glass castles.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?